You are watching a master at work.
It's the doctor. I'm buzzing. That's first of all.
I'm on the wafers right now.
Oh, G's and Max. Ain't never a favor. It's only a phone call. Jay spray like crazy.
I'm on the run for the money. Just to ball out with my dogs. I'm in the gym like a gymnast and slipping out in this bitch Dominique Dawes. Boy, I'm Tyreek off a pick. Crossover kicking for 3 by Lamar. You could get sick for your boss. Blame audio hitters, me talking that talk. I'm in that Palm Angels.
I feel like Leonard Fournette.
Oops, I mean Leonard Fournette. You know that drink be making me talk. Yo, bitch, she feeling my sauce and them bitches that's with her, they feeling my dog. No, you can't jump in my picture, my shoe too expensive. Please, why when you walk? Swerve. Watch out, watch out. We pop out, then we bring them clocks out. I'm dripping with water, can't turn.
Let's go, Pels! You're rocking with Nola BREAUXS, home of the bros. And you already know we in the building. One time for everybody that's rocking with us, you know what it is. We are here. And I'm with my bro, your bros. One time for my bro. Inside and you already know, we with our bro, yo bro. One time for basketball, brewski. Yes, sir. We are back, and we are here with you guys live to do our New Orleans Pelicans end of the season wrap up recap show. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us this whole time. It's been a hell of a season. I'm here with my bros, man. Good to see y'all, man. Shout out to the family members. How you feeling, Insider?
Feeling lovely.
What up, Norm, baby?
Good time to wrap up the season.
You know what I'm saying? Who that? What up, Young City? What up, my dog?
City? How the hell
City
are
in the
you?
building. You know what it is. Let's go, Pels. You already know we here. Do you miss me? What up, Norm? Norm, then switch it up. You didn't switch it up, huh, Norm? Look at my dog, Cobra Kai. Salute, bro. What up, Cobra Kai?
What up,
Yeah,
Kyle?
Oh, I see you, baby. What you say? You got to freaking fight that like button. Continue to support the brothers, support the movement. Nola BREAUXS for life. One time for all
Yeah,
brother
man.
Kai. You know what
Cobra
it is, man.
Kai.
Appreciate you. You already know, brother, what it is. City, hit that like button, family. You know what it
Yeah,
is.
man.
What up, Jess?
What up,
Let's
Jess
go.
in the building.
Pels.
How the hell are you?
How the hell are you? What up, Carl? We in here.
Oh,
We here.
yeah, man.
That's my thing, y'all. If y'all don't know, I just always say, we here. We in this bitch. You heard me? YouTube ain't the same without the bro. One time, what up?
BA.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The only BA we acknowledge around
You heard me?
here.
The only
Yeah,
the real BA. You heard me? One time, man. What up, D? What's good, young blood and the Pels fan? What up, D?
DL.
Brother DL. Where you from?
Young
DL. Where you from, brother? Man, Slim South. What's up, bro? What's down with you?
Man.
What's down, Nola BREAUXS? We still fly, baby. We
Oh,
still
hey,
fly,
hey.
baby.
Shout out Slim for pulling up on us on
Big
Q.
Q.
on Big Q show. Yeah.
Slim.
Slim
Hey,
South
listen,
pull up on us.
I told him the last time because I actually pulled up on him. I think the first time I heard Slim South talk was on Hoodie shit. And I had to tell him, like, man, it's good to hear your voice, brother. I was
Right.
talking to
Bro.
myself.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
funny.
Shout out to Slim South, man. What up, Ty, baby?
Yeah, man.
Hey, Ty, it's about that time.
Oh,
It's about that time.
It's about to be pulling
Jabbo
dirt out the
back.
basement.
We here.
Jabbo back.
We here. That's a whole nother show. Hey, but listen, before we
Tomorrow.
get into this show, we will be with y'all tomorrow when the schedule is unveiled. So strap up your Who-Dats, put your jersey on, cap to the back. We here. Who that? You know what it
man.
is. Shout out to
Flex.
LL. What up, LL? What's up, gentlemen? Shout out to my dog. What do you say? Son of Mal, get that 30-piece all flash back.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, if y'all don't mind, he said the key word, man. Shout out to my dog.
Elite.
30-piece all special. One time, we're going to run it like this.
Hi, welcome to We Day.
Hold up.
Thank you.
We that's New Orleans own chicken and shrimp.
visit any one of our 4 locations. Proud partner of the New Orleans Pelicans.
One time, 30-piece flat. If you're looking for a 30-piece flat, make sure y'all let weed ass. One time.
I
Slim
just know
South.
that was P-Town Mo that got his
Get some-
hand slapped.
Yeah, nah, he is his dad. Get your ass out there. Shout out to P-Town, man. That's a clown, man. One time. Yeah, man. Nice chopping it up with y'all. Same here, brother. Same here. Slim South, baby. Well, what up, bro?
Very
Man, shout out to
nice.
Barry. What up,
I
Barry?
say Brian McKnight in here.
I know it. Hello, you.
I looked up fast and shit.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody. We get through here. Oh shit. All up.
What up? Yeah, Corbin Cow.
Hold up.
You got a point. God, you got a point.
Yeah. I'm fucking with that. You know I'm fucking with that. That's my little cameo. You saw my little cameo, huh? My brother been trying to get me in one of them commercials, dog. That was my little, I do it. And I made it. That's me making a fool too. When he land that bit, yeah, that's me. That's all my wrist work. What up, 985, man? Shout out to everybody, man.
Much.
5-star 5-star transition.
Yeah, 5-star transition, right.
Yeah, you know, you can say the key words. I had to come through with it. Shout out to Carl, baby.
Somebody threw up the alley. You threw up the alley.
You know what I mean? I had to dunk it like Zion. So getting to that, and our business, the recap show, man. We're going to start it out, man. Just thoughts on this, the season as a whole, man, starting to end. I'll start a little bit of it, just the beginning of it. We go from start to the end. Beginning of it, we all seen what happened. You know what I'm saying? New head coach. We knew it was going to take some time. Not only a new head coach, but also a new system. And just the way that Willie came in first summer league, we was very excited, very excited. When we say the third quarter, them boys take off. I think we went 5-0. Did we go 5-0 in summer league? 4-0 or 4-1? What it was? 5-0, 4-1, something like that.
I think we lost the last game, the championship game. I think.
I don't think we made. I don't think we got to the championship game.
We lost the game before the championship game.
Yeah, I don't think we got there. Oh, it was some kind of record breaker. Anyways, but
yeah,
great summer league. Beginning of the season, we was real excited about it. We knew what happened with that. We got the news about Zion injury. Knew he was gonna be out for a little while, but not only did that happen with us, we had an injury to BI the first 12, 13 games, kind of sidelined us from there. And yeah, man, we just went in a slump. What it was, 1-12 start, 13-16 start. And I'll stop right there. What y'all guys thought about the first half of the season and what we had to deal with and everything?
Man, I just remember it was so frustrating because we knew we had a better team than what we were playing like. Like, we started off slow. The first game, who we played? The 76ers, I believe.
76ers.
And Jonas just couldn't make a shot.
He was there.
He was there around the rim, getting the rebound, trying to put it in. And the ball just did not want to drop. And it was like, man, what is up? Then like 3 games
he signed the contract too. Right, he signed the extension.
And 3 games later, BI get hurt. Like, we played close games, like the first 3-4 games, and then BI get hurt, and then shit went downhill, like right after the Bulls, I believe. Either it was the Bulls or right after the Bulls, and then it just felt like, man, we better than this. I know we better than this.
We felt like that. We
was like, why are we playing so bad? But we know we better. And it was a
weird feeling because we never gave up hope, but it just felt like damn, why we can't finish these games? We knew why all to an extent because we knew we didn't have Zion and BI, but we was right there and we fought the whole time and we'll just let it slip through our hands. And our biggest thing was like our stars would definitely start there. Brewski, get in there. What you
and our rotation.
Rotation, definitely. Brewski, where you at, bro?
As far as the first half of the season, it was like y'all say, it's frustrating, but optimism is a good word because, like y'all say, we still was like, man, we gonna get it. Right. We still was like when Zion come back, all this. This is the beginning of the season. That was the narrative we were saying we gonna get. You know what I'm saying? And then BI get hurt. Now it's like we without both 5 stars. We still was trying to see what we had in JV after the stink that Steven Adams left us with. They still was figuring out Willie. So it was a lot of figuring out the first half. That's why they wasn't finishing like that to me.
And Jose wasn't playing. Jose didn't touch the court.
Jose still had to learn too.
Right.
I want to, while we touched on Jose, I want to go back and rewatch the summer league takes because we was high on Jose even in the summer league. Like we like this guy. He is right. He just needed time. I want to see what he about. That's what we kept saying. I just remember seeing that. But that was
Kyra
awesome.
was playing.
Kyra definitely. So that was the first beginning of the season. Second half, we started to pick it up, guys. We really started to pick it up right before that trade deadline. It just switched on us. I don't know what game it was, but it just switched and we felt it and we knew it was. Shout out to Saint. He in there cutting up one time for Saint. But we turned it around and just had a momentum building just run that we went on right before the All-Star break. Before we inquired CJ McCollum, we was already going into this. Like we felt it. And CJ was laying out for us. He was gonna push us over the edge. And after acquiring him, Larry Nance, having to get rid of Josh Hart, man. Shout out to Josh Hart. Much love to Josh Hart and everything he did for the city, for the Pelicans, and he was he was big in that run of getting us where we need to be at. To be honest with you, so shout out to Josh Hart.
Remember, Willie Green said it at the beginning of the season. He said in December and January and February, we're gonna win these games.
We're gonna be winning these games.
He said it. And eventually, like Till said, we turned it around. Everybody started to figure out their role. Null still was struggling. Don't get me wrong, because that's why we was losing a couple games. Because if we would have got a little more production from Null off that bench, we could have won a couple more games. Because Josh Hart had it going. BI was doing what BI was doing. Even Devonte Graham, that's when he was making game winners and stuff. He was making his shots at the time. So we did turn it around at some point, and we started trending in the right direction, and it only got better throughout the rest of the season for sure.
Yeah, so
you on mute, Till.
Shout out to Kai, baby. Hey, make sure Canal Street, baby. Make sure you stop. What up, South Stove, baby? Bro, go ahead. You can touch on that if you want to. We can keep going.
This mid-season, right?
This mid-season right here.
Yep. So by the time the middle,
we went undefeated. Sorry, bro, undefeated summer league. That's why I figured that.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, we just think because of the other team was I forgot who it was. It was another team, and it was. We just didn't make it. It was some of the reason why we didn't make it. It was some crazy shit.
Yeah, how to turn
some bracket shit. Yeah. Yep. Go ahead, Bruce. Sorry about that.
Nah, but all I was about to say as far as mid-season, it still was. They had it figured out a little more. Like you start seeing like the vision of what Willie was trying to do, and they start executing better. But it still was missing something. And then Kyra go down, so now we feeling bad about that, and we like scramble. What we gonna do? But I'm gonna say mid season, of course, was that all right? What we gonna do? Point. What we gonna? Not even before we was 3 games out the play-in. It was mid season. It's like okay, well, how we go? Who gonna step up?
Right.
And a BI, are you gonna be a leader? Because at that point, we still, he's still figuring it out. But we still wanted to see, could you step up and lead this team? However long our other young leader was gonna be out.
And I think when Kyra went out, that's that time we leaned on Nikhil more. Mm-hmm. Remember, because we had high expectations. I ain't gonna lie. At least I know I had high expectations.
Everybody
did. Nikhil, like
that's bro. Don't forget that was the reason why we was comfortable with Lonzo leaving,
right? Because Nikhil
and when we got back,
ability. Yep.
So
and it didn't come through, and I remember feeling disappointed about that. Like. A couple of more games we could have won, but Nikhil didn't perform the way he needed to perform, and that's why he was in that trade package. Jackson was it? Because Jackson, remember Jackson started playing shitty, and then he clicked it on.
So
Jackson at the fold.
Yeah, I was about to say they tailor-made something for Jackson.
Yep.
But is it tailor-made or was it tailor-made for him? Because I mean, I'm basically the same shit you said. But at the same, is Jackson that? Because I've been streaming this for a year and a half. Jackson at the fold. It made sense to me, but with Zion being there, I guess they were like, I don't know how we're gonna do it, but I think Jackson at the full saved him from being on his. From getting traded off. The team. It was like the last 2 weeks to 3 weeks, he started balling, and that. And another thing, as far as that, we got to touch on real quick is the fact that with Kyra going down, we was lost. We was thinking, is Satoransky gonna be the guy?
Right.
Yuck.
Satoransky got COVID, and here come
Temple. Oh yeah, yep. Because
The-
Temple
the-
was
the-
in there too. Because remember, Temple
Yeah.
locked down Luka.
He was, but that was still when all of them was still hurt. Jose
Yep.
came in only when the depth got Kyra was out. He was buried under the truck. Kyra,
Right.
Sadaransky,
He
and a
was
little
last
mixture
man
of
on the
Temple.
Yep.
So
And we got that little taste of Jose, and it was no looking back after
there's
that.
no looking back. So, man, the season played out like that. And like I said, we acquired we acquired CJ, and it took us over to Larry Nance, Tony Snellikin, Snellikin, even though he turned out to be but just Larry Nance being added to us. But anyways, we go into the end of that after the trade deadline, after the All-Star break, man. We go into that. Everything got great, man. Like we saw the full potential that we needed, and we saw the future. You know what I'm saying? And that leads us to the end of everything that we didn't bid, man. We didn't battle in both play-in spot games, battle with the Spurs. Y'all see this electric behind. This was part of the playoffs. We gave the number one team in the league a run for their money. We took them to 6 without our number one player while they had to rush back their number one player just to beat us. That put a statement on our whole season right there with everything else. Y'all can fill in the banks after the All-Star and what y'all thoughts about the end of the half going into that playoff run. We here. Shout out to Jess. We here. Go ahead, Bruce.
As far as the second half of the season, I'm gonna call that culture. It's just culture.
Yeah. Changed it.
The changing of the culture.
Yeah.
And hold on.
And we felt it. We felt the changing of the culture. Yeah. Like he said, like it felt different. Like last year, we hit a little run too last year because we was making a play-in push as well. But it didn't feel like nothing changed. You know, we just was like, it was more hopeful. This year felt like our team changed and we figured something out, and now we could get rolling.
And it was, and like you said, last year was more we were supposed to be in there, the talent wise. Like, oh yeah, we could be in there. We were supposed to, but this year definitely felt like it's changed. Like we belong there. Like we really gonna be there. Like we gonna make this happen. So
and I think the team kind of leaned on BI as their leader the second half of the season. And credit to CJ. CJ probably came in the locker room and had people establish roles. Like he probably defined people roles for him and helped them define their roles. Jose, you do this. BI, you the guy. Najee, you do this. JV, you do this. I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? He probably helped them figure out this is how the pieces need to fit together. Although Willie Green was a big part of that too. I think getting CJ McCollum was a huge deal for our culture change as well. It was a big part of it as well.
Yeah, 100%. Shout out to Elite. I love that land. Yeah. Shout out. Well, we for 2 wins. Reasonably, somebody they even take time to come back. Facts. You already know. Shout Ross Jackson for a shot to
the land,
and a little bit of land, yep. Seeing that, I ain't gonna lie, he made me cringe every time he said, "Tell your mama," and them. And speaking of that, one time for my mama, hey Nola BREAUXS, what's up, mama? Tell your mama and then one time for my mother, what up, mother? Good to see you in the building, man. Send it to Renzo. LL, feel good, fun. Yep. I want to make sure I see all the family in here. What up, Larry? Shout out to Larry in the building. What up, Nola BREAUXS? What up, Larry? What up, Larry? Bro, you can pick up my Knicks game era stamped in spot. Yeah.
Oh, yes, that's definitely.
Yes, sir. Second right on. Yeah,
and it was crazy to see him get benched after that because a couple games he got benched, and I don't know y'all still think there was politicking back there?
100% politicking.
Yeah, 100%. Everything is politicking.
It's 100% politicking back then. That was the reason why he had to go in there because you spent the first round and you paid the Devonte Graham all that money. So you had to go with your move. Make it damn free, Joe. Shout out to
I think it's no politicking next year when everything is defined and then so good.
It is
because we know our roles. You can pick up.
Shout out to y'all. Whoa, wine with them, Nola BREAUXS.
Second half,
baby. Second half, Bruce.
Yeah, all I was saying is culture. Once you have a culture, bro, this with any team, any record. Once you have a culture, you have set the foundation to improve year by year. Because As long as the coach stay the same, the GM stay the same, the owner stay the same, that culture is gonna be that same, and you will have players within that culture to lead the way, and that's what the second half of the season was all about.
Yep.
Lay down that foundation for years to come. Damn the record.
Yep.
I was more satisfied to see that culture finally blossom. That's what the second half of the season
traded
was
players courtside at the game after they got traded.
Yes,
right? That's different. That's different.
Stars coming out to see local stars coming out to see the Pelicans, packed house, all that.
And to me, it felt like when we got Sean that first year, and we went the 2016, we went to the playoffs, and we played the Bears and lost to the Bears. It kind of feel like that, like we made it to the playoffs and went to the playoffs and lost to the good, a good team, and we know we're gonna be better next year. Like we know it, you know what I'm saying? We feel 100%. It because of the culture, man. It's established. It's established.
That's the second half of the season. I mean, culture.
Culture.
Because now I know what we got.
And we used to scream, change the narrative. Remember that. Change the narrative.
Change the narrative. Shout out to and we gotta shout out to him, man. Antonio Daniels, bro. Appreciate you always holding us down. Old Turtleneck Daniels. Appreciate you always holding us down. The only AD we recognize. Appreciate you always holding us down on all these national syndicated talk shows and all this other shit that just be speculating and throwing rumors out there and just clickbait, and you go in there and set it straight every time. Man, as a Pelican fan, as a New Orleans born and raised, man, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Real talk, man, because it's just bigger than basketball, man. It's our life. You know what I'm saying? This is what we love, man. This is what my city make money off, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and my brother's in that industry, so man, if anything that could do to help my city, my family, and you represent that, man, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Antonio Downs, you the real deal, my brother.
How that boy John say it's more than the game.
Real talk.
More than the game.
Real talk, bro. Real talk. So like people don't understand that like this shit, it means a lot, man. So appreciate AD always holding it down. But man, bro, you hit it right on the nails, man. Culture, man. Culture. So I just want to touch on it, man. If we could tackle the first two, 1 or 2, David Griffin or Amani. I'm sorry. I see Monty Williams crying about calls. I seen that. But David Griffin or Willie, what's y'all thoughts on that and the job they did? Which one y'all want to go first?
Let's go David. Let's go David first.
Okay. David Griffin.
David started off shaky for us.
Yeah.
Because anecdotally, he came he came out with the other interview where he just beat around the bush, and everybody's like, "Come on, Dave, what's going on here?"
Hey, L, you think that was protecting Zion?
I think he kind of did. I think he kind of protected the organization because Zion communication with the organization is
Zion communication with the media was little to none. Maybe it was always established with them. But the fact that it looks like David Griffin's not doing his job or whatever the case is, but I just said him coming out beating around the bush. Do you think that was just him protecting Zion? Like, all right, we're going to take it on the chin and we're going to roll with it. Just say
I think he was protecting either Zion or the team too. Like he didn't want the team to be affected by it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still everything was up in the air with Zion. Remember that he was supposed to come back. He had the setback. He had to go get another shot in his foot. Then he still was supposed to come back during the season and then end up coming back. So it was everything was up in the air the whole year. So he probably didn't really have a definite answer for nobody. You know what I'm saying? He never had a definite answer. So he had to protect himself, the team, Zion, everybody in the whole situation from the media. You feel me? But at the same time, he shook back by trading away his prized possession. We thought Nikhil was his prized possession. Even last year, he was talking about Nikhil, and he wanted Nikhil in the starting lineup, and he loved Nikhil this much, and he ended up trading away his prized possession. And he probably would have threw Jack, like we was talking about, he probably would have threw Jack's ass in there with him if he would have never started playing good. So he made a good move at the trade deadline and flipped the whole narrative about him around to me.
Perspective, yeah.
Yep.
100%. So go ahead, bro. You
all right. I thought you were about to say something else, but to keep it going on David Griffin, First and foremost, I would like to apologize to him.
Go ahead. There you go.
David Griffin, I'm sorry for standing on your shoulders like that. I'm sorry.
Nah, honey,
I
you
see the
right.
vision. I see the vision, and
Hold the
I'm
number one team in the West, I promise. Shout out to SPN. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you, JT. Go ahead, Brucey.
But all the anecdotally and coming out and saving face for Zion in press conferences, I believe that was a agreement they had because they don't want to deal with the media. So as the GM, as the president of a basketball operations, I'm gonna go ahead and take that lick. Because he the last decision maker. So look, I'm gonna take this lick for my star players. Show you I'm down with you. I'm about to take all this heat. Oh, Griffin don't know what he's doing. He's ruining it down there in the boot. I done heard all that.
I heard
And
everything.
You hit on. Not only did you trade away Nickel and get CJ McCollum, you got Larry Nance, a throw-in. And you're like, you know what? We'll take him. So that lets you know something about basketball too, because you like throw-in. Give him. Yeah, he can come off the bench and do a couple things for us. So that was good, and just all around getting the personnel together for Willie to be successful. So thumbs up for David.
It seems like they work together. Like it feels like they did a Mickey Loomis, Sean Payton, Mickey Loomis, Dennis Allen type of deal where they really work together to get a guy that fits this what Willie want to build. You know what I'm saying? So
his coaching style, everything, these type of guys, and yeah, man, I'm gonna just say that, bro. I'm gonna start off too and apologize to David Griffin because, like I said, man, I've been preaching throughout this whole season that we saw everything unfold. Everything that he promised from the beginning is starting to come to fruition, and I apologize and I appreciate David Griffin. First season was pretty rocky. Zion get hurt, you know what I'm saying? Through the first season, come back. Second season, Steven Adams, Eric Bledsoe, Stan Van Gundy.
COVID.
The next season, COVID. I got to throw COVID in. The next season, what does the Griffin do? First thing he does is look himself in the mirror. I was wrong. Let me right those wrongs. What he did, got rid of Eric Bledsoe, Steven
immediately.
Adams. Eric Bledsoe, Steven Adams. Fired Stan Van Gundy, who was in a 4 to 5 year contract, had to go up to Miss Mama Benson and say, I fucked up. We got to get this guy out, and we still got to pay him. And we still paying Alvin Gentry. But we still got to hire another coach. Had to go through all that. But he didn't let it fester. He didn't let it because we didn't know. We didn't know how bad that those players was dealing with all those Stan Van Gundy that we thought about as a basketball mindset or as a basketball fit. Stan was great. Oh, we got offensive talent. All we need is somebody to teach them defense. The teacher of defense. His Stan is, but the human aspect of it, we didn't realize it wouldn't connect with them. So what happened was they had one of the worst basketball seasons of their life. And that comes out of players' mouth like Josh Hart, who said he wanted to quit basketball. He hated playing basketball. B.I. looked frustrated. Zion wasn't smiling. Nobody was smiling on those benches. Those benches, Najee was still bucking and everything, but dealing with a COVID year, it couldn't do too much. But all that, and look, what do? You hit on your draft picks. You went and drafted Trey Murphy, Herbert Jones. Signed the undrafted Jose Alvarado. I gotta play my dog, but
not on her.
So he got the coach and he got the 3 draft picks. Finish.
But he got the draft and got Willie Green. And got Willie Green, the icing on the cake. Just the like Zion daddy say, oh, they knocked it out the park. Like Zion Stephon said, he knocked it out the park with Willie Green. So man, you did all that, and even bro, because we can say what we want, but we wouldn't be even in a position for the play. And if Devonte Graham wouldn't step in the beginning of that season and knock down a lot of shots, had a couple of games, a 30-piece game,
Two game winners
for us, 2 huge ones for us. So got Devonte Graham, who still never saw his full potential with the reason why he's there, which is Zion. Still never touched the floor with Zion. Same thing with JV and everything else. So, man, David Griffin did a phenomenal job. I wanted to start out with apologizing, but David Griffin, you hit it. And not to mention, you went and got CJ McCollum,
Right.
Larry Nance.
Right.
Man, I can't complain. And not only are you getting that, we're also gonna get a top 10 pick in the draft because of the deal you did with LA. So, man, everything is the culture, the players that you getting around, because we could have fucked around and ended up with Kyle Lowry.
Oh Lord.
Even though Chris Paul, that'd have been good for us, but he didn't want to come back. But I feel like CJ was the perfect fit for us, for him to build this culture, build around the type of players that we have in this locker room and in this organization, gritty, like you said, that's going to reflect the city. And that's exactly what it does. The underdogs always come after adversity. We got to fight. That's us. That's our coach. That's our organization. That's our team. So David Griffin, hats off. Great job, man. Great job for David. One time for David.
And another small credit is he made sure that BI was included in that Anthony Davis trade. Like he made sure, like, hey, this who we want in that trade. Like, and we don't want no damn coups. We want BI. Make sure BI in that thing. And sure enough,
if we had coups right now, we'll be a fucking lottery team.
We'll be a lottery team. No, you're 100%, bro. No, you're real talk, bro. Real talk. Real talk.
Junetown.
Real talk. And what we got to do also, quickly, just got to throw in there, because we seen the shift also. I think Griff, as far as manager Scott style, step back a little bit and let his players do what they got to do as far as his team. Swin Cash, Trajan Langdon. We got to give them props out.
Big shout out to Swin Cash.
We got to give them props.
Teaspoon.
Big shout out to Teaspoon.
Shout out to the coach. Oh, we'll get on that. The coach staff. But real talk. But Teaspoon. I say Teaspoon. Trajan Langdon and Swin. We don't forget that when you bring up BI. Don't forget playoffs last year. BI going to Phoenix with Trajan Langdon and scouting Willie Green and getting in that atmosphere, understanding what's going on. But we knew it was to go get his guy Willie Green and to meet with him in person and Trajan. Hey, this all superstar right here. Zion was supposed to go to that meeting, but he didn't. But at the same time, shout out to Trajan Langdon, shout out to Swin Cash. The moves y'all been making in the front office that don't go unnoticed. Want to give y'all a round of applause also.
Swim.
Shout out to Swim.
Shout out
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Swim, man. We in the building, man. But going into our next one, man. We talked about what's our guy name, man? David Griffin. We gotta transition to our guy, Willie Green. Willie fucking Green. Willie Green, man. How y'all feel about it?
Let me just give him a round of applause real quick.
It's only right. Listen, look, this is probably my favorite moment of the season right here. Willie Green.
They might bring it in. You took the best punch. It's a 10-point game going in the fourth quarter. Okay? Get your freaking heads up. This is what we live for. This is what we worked hard for. Okay? We ain't giving it up. We are not freaking giving this up. You gotta freaking fight. You gotta fight.
That's an award-winning State Farm audio assist from the head coach in his first year.
You know it. You gotta fight.
You gotta fight.
You
gotta freaking fight.
I'm still pumped up. I got my hair fucking raised up the back of my neck just now. I swear to God. I ain't lying to you, dog. He dog. Listen, man. Shout out to Willie Green, man. Shout out to Willie Green, man. Shout out to Willie Green. I'm gonna play that bitch one more time too in a little bit. But man, that bitch, dog, that's all, man. Hey, T.O. said my coach. That's my coach. How y'all feel about Willie Green, man? First year, don't forget, rookie head coach. How you feel about Willie Green?
And the record, to me, the record does not reflect how good of a season and how good of a job this man did and he had. Like, this season was so successful for him. I think even if we wouldn't have made the playoffs, it still would have felt like a successful season for Willie Green because of the changes, because of all the things we had to deal with when it came to injuries, COVID, all those little things that happened. And Zion, your superstar, being out, and the trades. We traded away good players like Josh Hart. Like, Josh Hart was a deep part of our team, and him and Willie built a great relationship.
Man, you saw what happened. You saw when he was at that game how they cried. Willie cried out there for that game when Josh Hart got traded there. What up, Aaron, baby? I see you, baby. Right. What up, Aaron?
So, like, it was so much that this man brought within this short period of time that that you can see that the future is going to be great for us. Like we
be.
have a bright future because we're in good hands with Willie Green. And like I said, I keep comparing it to Sean when we got Sean in 2006 with the Saints. We needed that. We needed somebody to come and change everything and make it feel new and feel good again. And that's what he did. And I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. Like words or stats or nothing can describe what he did for this team in this city. And I just love it, man. I appreciate Willie Green. Shout out Willie, man.
Money, money, money. Hey, shout out to Willie Green, man. Hey, listen. Wool now, I heard they want the bros for the Rico. No, they fucking don't.
Man, get that shit off the
No, they fucking don't.
Get that shit off the screen.
Ain't no fucking slime around here. Ain't no fucking slime around here. What up, Doc, baby? And don't slime around this.
Slap my ass.
Slap my ass. So I told him, want to follow around them. Yeah, look at
that boy crazy, dog.
So AD, fuck you. Yeah, he told AD, fuck you. If you don't want to be on the team no more, fuck you. Yeah, yeah, I'm with that. Shout out to Cole. Let me let y'all touch the screen. Go ahead, Brew. I'm sorry, was you finished, bro? Go ahead, Willie Green.
Nah, I'm finished. Go ahead, Brew.
Go ahead, Brewski. I'm sorry.
As far as Willie Green, in the summer when I seen
love to your D, baby,
that he was on the radar, I was like, Willie Green? They looking at him? Soon as I seen his name, and I immediately was intrigued. And when I went and looked at him, he was coach here. Bring Willie back down here, please. And
we was on Griffin ass. Delete. We don't forget. You gotta worry about catching a dog. I said it. Go ahead.
Catching your ass.
Go ahead, bro.
But you got Willie Green, you got Lonzo Ball up out of here for my boy. I had to throw that in regards to Griffin, but back to Willie Green. You got Willie Green up in here. He's relatable. You know what I'm saying? After watching this season, he's a player's coach. He done been there. He still can get out there, dribble and shoot with you. You know, not saying that this makes you a good coach, but I'm saying that this what makes him a good coach. You know, he's not far removed from the game. You know what I'm saying? He played at a high level.
He remind me of us, dog. Like we 30 some years old, so we understand. We old enough to understand and been through all that shit, but we understand the younger generation. We can relate to them. We right there. You know what I'm saying? We in that pocket. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. I'm a young old G.
He knew how to get the best out of every single player.
Young old Willie G.
Every single player. He knew how to get the best out of him. Because B.I. could have been playing like this. He could have been playing like this, to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
but
bro.
Willie got it up out of him as
Pulling
far as
the potential,
teaching and pulled it straight up out of him.
Mm-hmm.
JV, Jackson played better. If you notice, everybody played better. Josh Hart played better this year when he was with us. Kyra
turned it on.
Jose, Irv development. Everybody is developing. So you know what I'm saying? And he know how to use his players and what he wants to do and how he wants to run it.
Pause right there, bro. Real quick. If our pick falls out the top 10, do we lose it? I'm assuming, but it shouldn't fall out the top 10 though, right?
Fall out the top 10.
It got a 98.58, 1 point.
11 to 14, I think. It go to Memphis, right?
Yeah.
It go to Memphis. If it fall out the top 10, it's not our pick.
Yeah, but it has 98 point something. Shout out to Auntie. We got it. And so that exact. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish.
No, that's all.
Get the number one pick.
It's nothing I can say about Willie Green, but I'm happy to have him in this culture. Let's go.
Yeah, man.
That'd be crazy.
That would be.
Can I say something? Hold on. I'm gonna save it for the draft show.
She said, "I want maybe get up and fight." Yeah.
I'm gonna save it for the draft show.
We got a freaking fight with Willie Green. Real talk.
Fuck it, I'm gonna say it right now because we might not get the number one pick, and we don't fuck with that Chet shit.
Don't fuck with Chet.
Fuck no. We don't need no fucking Chet.
Bro.
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Zion need to watch The Last Dance so we get that dog. He got that. Zion got that dog. Zion got that dog in him. Carl. He gotta get on the court. That's it.
How you gonna have a dog and you playing for Stan Van Gundy?
Yeah. No, man. Listen, I forgot who this.
Be better with Willie. Think about that.
Motivates. I heard a long time. Really inspired for real though. It inspired the whole world, bro. Bro. We felt it. Listen, L. That was one of the games that L was before us. He was like 5-6 seconds before us. And he was like, yeah, Willie. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I felt it immediately and I went crazy. Ow! You know what I'm saying? So
like he pumped me up. Like he made me want to play. You feel me? Like Sub me in, man. Put me at the table.
Man, Willie Green. Thank you, Willie Green, man. Willie Green wasn't even on our radar, bro. We was talking about Zach Vaughn, my guy who's coaching right now. I have a trouble saying his name. Udoka. We was high, and you see what
he's a great coach. He's a great coach.
You see what he's doing. I ain't you did what I'm saying.
He's a great coach.
We was
on
a whole Chauncey Billups. Jack Vaughn came out. Jack Vaughn came out there and sabotaged the thing and kind of leaked out what was said in the questionnaire.
I'm glad
we was looking in there, and I thank all that. I thank you, Jack. Who you coach for? Great job.
Brooklyn,
but whoever,
he backed out of us though.
Yeah, he backed out. Yeah, but it leaked. But it leaked what question was asked, what Griffin wanted, what was expected. You know what I'm saying? Right. He fucked over. But anyway. Willie Green came up, and as soon as he said that, bro, all attendants, we sent it to the, I forgot, I don't know if it was me or whoever, sent it to the group message, and everybody was like,
all on board. Yep.
Willie Green?
Willie Green.
Shout out to the top of the list.
Sherman, Willie Green, and just everything from day one, man. I had a couple of times, y'all. Y'all know I was courtside a couple of times. Shout out to my big brother for hooking me up. But I got a chance to tell him that, Coach, you doing we love you, Coach. You doing a great job, fan. Keep up the good work. I told him in his face, and he loved it. You know what I'm saying? But Willie Green is everything that we needed. Oh yeah.
We got you.
Willie Green is everything that the Pelicans needed, man. Everything. Going from Stan Van Gundy, Stan Bland, stank bread ass Van Gundy,
pleated pants.
Fucking what that is? Fucking roasted nut eating ass Stan Van Gundy.
White on side your mouth.
All on the side of the mouth like Boosie. Fucking Stan to Willie Green, young OG, young old Willie G. You know what I'm saying? Just type of player, coach, just awesome, man. Just everything with love, man. Everything he said with love. Like y'all said, he was able to get out every player on that roster. He was able to get out everything that was in them. He was able to coach all of them because he would relate to them. He's a people's person. I remember when Devonte Graham, y'all forgot when Devonte Graham went out of rotation? Willie Green went to his house to tell him that, to have an hour conversation with him. He ain't send a text to him. Damn. He ain't get him in the office. Hey, we're starting that thing. He ain't do all that to him. He went in and tell him, man, look, this is why we going with him. This is the reason why we going to him. You know what I'm saying? And that's big on a human level of Willie Green. But, man, Willie, you're going to be great for us for generation. And I'm so happy you, as a young coach, first job, get to come in with a team like this in a position like this. And everything that we doing with the players that we got in this whole organization. Because a lot of times we don't get the fair shot at it. You get a rebuilding team. You only get 2 or 3 years. You never make the playoffs. Your first year. Without Zion, Stan Van Gundy had Zion, B.I., and Lonzo Ball and couldn't make the playoffs. Your first year as head coach made the playoffs with B.I. missing almost 30 games, Zion missing the whole season. Josh Hart in and out the lineup. Man, hell of a job.
Inconsistency from
Alvin had half a year and still couldn't do it either.
Exactly. So shout out to Willie Green, man. We so happy with that. And when we shout out that, it's also time to shout out to our player development coaches, Corey Brewer.
Oh yeah.
Teaspoon,
man. Big ups to
Teaspoon. Listen to me. When you listen to that speech of Willie Green, you gotta fight. You gotta listen in the background.
Yeah.
You hear me? Once Teaspoon said that, that pushed him over the edge. You gotta fight. You ain't giving up. Willie Green
Teaspoon make you run through a wall, though.
Yeah, Teaspoon bring the juice. She a juice girl. Juice
girl, real talk. Don't forget, listen, don't forget, in the beginning of the season, before the season started, Teaspoon was one of the candidates to be a head coach. We told her we needed time. We needed time. We needed her time, but we see the time, the knowledge, everything you putting into them young men, man. Everything you getting out of them, and how much they relate to you and they gravitate to you. Bro. Man, they love you, Teaspoon, and thank you for being part of this Hall of Famer, Teaspoon. Thank you for being a part of this team, man.
It shows why she a Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Hall of Famer.
she a dog.
It shows like you a leader. She's really a leader.
Oh,
amongst men.
Was a dog.
Yeah.
Amongst men.
Yeah.
She a leader amongst
she's a
men.
leader, period. It could be women or men. She got
Yeah,
it.
She
She
just
can
know how
handle
to
it.
motivate.
She leading.
Oh my goodness.
She leading. She leading. So
know how to
Even
motivate.
at practice, if y'all watched the new squad episode, I don't know if y'all seen it. They
I
got
ain't
a
checked
little
this
clip
last
of
one
her.
out.
And
Yeah.
she in the middle of the practice. She getting it hype. She bringing the juice.
And she the
Getting
juice.
yeah,
juice.
like
She the
man, I
juice.
love Teaspoon.
Love you, Teaspoon.
Fred.
Love you, Teaspoon.
Can't
Fred.
say enough about Fred.
Thank you, Fred.
You can't say
The
enough
shoot.
about
First
Fred.
of
The
all, let's
shot
talk
was-
about Fred. Let's talk about Fred real quick, y'all. Real quick. Fred Vincent interview for the job.
And facts.
Fred Vincent interview for the job.
Mhm.
And what he do? He didn't get the job, but what he did? Stand
home.
firm.
Stay home.
Took care of Willie Green. Right there, every step of the way, right next to him, shoulder locking. No hate, no jealousy, no nothing. Thank you, Fred.
And got the whole team shooting better.
Got the whole team standing
Irv
at the
shooting. Jose shooting.
Jose.
Come on, man.
PM3. Jackson.
Come on, man.
Man, Teaspoon was a blessing. You ain't lying. That's big. No,
Let's not forget about Jaron Collins too.
Jaron Collins. You see him always getting up.
Yep.
He always up.
Yep.
Him and the other guy. I don't know the other guy name. What's the other guy name?
What up, cuz? One time, Ash in the building. What's up, Ash?
He got the gray hair. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, I'm
kind of look like Steve.
I know who you talking about. I forgot my guy's name. No, he been there too.
Yeah, he was with Stan. He was one of the only one that came. Man, what's this Nick? What's his name?
Fisher?
No, it's not Fisher. That's the report. Nah, it's not Fisher. It's I gotta remember. Y'all
He who they look to when they be trying to challenge shit. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Listen,
They're gonna check with him.
One more time before we want to say thank you, Willie Green, man, for this. Gotta run it one more.
They might bring it in. You took the best punts. It's a 10-point game going in the fourth quarter. Okay? Get your freaking heads up. This is what we live for. This is what we worked hard for. Okay? We ain't giving it up. We are not freaking giving this up. You gotta freaking fight. You gotta fight.
That's an award-winning State Farm audio assist from the head coach in his first year.
Reggie Miller, you're laughing, but you ought to be honored to even witness that, bitch. You heard me?
Nah, he
that boy Willie did sound like Denzel. Yeah, he wanted to get it up too, probably.
No, that's he said it on the broadcast, like they make him run through a wall.
Yeah,
but nah,
that's
great.
Love to the
and you see how we feel about that speech. You see how we feel about that speech. Imagine being right in front of Willie Green. How they feel, like how infused they got, and that's how we won that game. Larry Nance had the best game of his career, probably right there. Cut up
16 rebounds.
Our coaching staff is elite, man. Our coaching staff is elite. So before we get off Billy Green, he did a great job, rookie head coach. What is something that you think he could improve on going into next season? What's something that you think he could work on? Because this is a rookie head coach. It's not like he didn't have all the answers. Some of the games he got out coached, lined up, different things like that. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead,
bro. When somebody's struggling, getting their ass out of there earlier.
That's just your ass down.
We saw that in the playoffs.
Notice it before it get too worse.
Yep. Saw that in the
before
playoffs.
it get worse. I ain't gonna say
saw that in the
playoffs.
100%.
Before it get worse. Notice it. Take them out. Let them cool down. Let them gather themselves. Then, if you want them back in the rotation, put them in there.
Yep.
But notice that shit before it get bad.
100%.
And then everybody else start noticing.
For me, it's speaking up for your superstars. You gotta let the refs know. You gotta let your superstars chill. You lead by example. Go to them refs. Look, these are my guys. My guys are getting hit just like these guys. You need to protect my guys just like we need to see that so our team can react to that. Because we have a young team, and I know they're gonna hold it down for you. I know they're gonna hold. Greg Popovich got throughout the game for his guys, and he don't got no guys like us. You feel me? So let me see a little more in your face.
Barry said situation awareness. That's about the same thing.
That's good too.
That's I coincide with that too. Situation where you see your man getting whooped and all this other stuff. And you know, to piggyback off of L, I agree with it, L, as far as doing it, but I'm gonna say this at the same time. It's also too, I don't think that's his personality. We can say what we want from him, but I just don't think that's his personality. I think he building that character because I think at one point of the season he got pissed off with our guys, Josh Hart and all of them, because they worry about fucking getting text and worry about other shit and not getting back
playing,
and all that. We see with this new NBA, the two teams that playing now, flopping machines, Mavs and the Suns, and it makes basketball hard. And we do have a flailer, old JV, but
JV know how to do it.
We don't. He love it.
And Devonte the best at it.
Yeah, but now he just know how to draw contact. Devonte ever blessed, so he know how to draw that contact.
His fucking body, all his little body.
He'll fly a little bit.
But when you're the smallest one on the court, you gotta use something of your advantage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
he the best at it.
I agree with Bruce saying exactly. Rotational piece, and I think that's just gonna come. Especially we're gonna have to worry about that. I hope right now, and I'm pretty sure they having a whole summer. I saw you at the Jazz Fest, Willie, one time. But I'm pretty sure they're getting all that mapped out right now. What's going to be the rotation with Zion into the fold, everything else like that. That's going to be a little adjustment period. Zion, BI, and CJ. So hopefully they do what they say, like at the end of the season wrap up, like they're going to be working in summer, getting the team together and everything else like that. And we building that chemistry early because, man, we put in a superstar, but at the same time, everything on our team is unselfish. We have superstars, but we have people that's unselfish and don't mind passing the ball and seeing each other shine. So that's gonna be great. Willie Green gonna be great, man. I love.
I'm gonna say this too, Al.
The fielder. We about to get to that in a minute.
I got you.
We got a couple more.
We definitely get to it.
We get to it. You want to save it to the end, Kai?
We naturally go get more calls next year. Want me to tell you why? We gonna be a top 4 seed. Top 4
I was about to say they see us a better team.
You gonna naturally get more calls like that.
Yep. Shout out to man. What up? Look at our guy, Josh, the Pelicans fan. What's up, bro? I've been seeing you, man. I see you working, baby. Shout out to him, man. Keep going, keep grinding, man. He said,
it's a respect factor.
Have shorter leeches on guys. Example, when Devonte Graham doing nothing and still getting 12 to 15 minutes, 100%. And you know, Josh, that was a lot of politics we was talking about too. You know, we gave up a first round pick, paid on that money, blah, blah, blah. And that's it. Jose, undrafted guy, you're paying him $6 million. All that politics went in. But I agree with you 100%, bro. We definitely need to. And I think going into year 2, Willie Green gonna be way more comfortable with saying like, "Hey, you're not on. Let's go. Sit down. Let's get him in the game."
And before we move on, we ain't say nothing. We ain't say this man name one time. I want to give him a shout out. Shout out Mike D'Antoni. He was doing something behind the scenes because somebody interviewed him for a head coaching job or a VP job or something.
Whatever.
He got interviewed
he was head coach job for the Kings, I think.
Oh, okay. Somebody interviewed him, so somebody trying to pull him away. So shout out to D'Antoni. Whatever he did, I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah,
he's an advisor.
He was
basically would be like, I want to do this. He'd be like, you could do that, but maybe you should try doing this with it.
Okay. What's a role that'll fit him? Or what will be a good play? How to get him open? Things like that might have been something like that. Yeah. Like with BI
within his own system.
Right. Exactly.
Nice.
I see that but he know how to read off. Well, that's different. You gotta think about CP3 is a point guard. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not a point guard. He's gonna play. CJ's gonna play point guard from time to time, just like BI is and just like Zion is. We're gonna have
point guard.
But we're not gonna have it. That's not gonna happen. We just like all secondary. Just like our secondary,
hybrids.
It's about to be hybrid, positionless. Everybody on there. Herb gonna bring that motherfucker up. Zion gonna bring it up. Jackson might bring it up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about Jackson or JV, but at the end of the day, that's what I'm talking about. Just to
Zion,
get it over
BI,
and CJ.
Definitely bring it in CJ.
And don't forget, you coming off the bench, you got Jose and everything else. So you know what I'm saying?
And if you try to reach on Zion at half court, he taking that bitch all the way.
All the way. So going into that, man, just y'all players, man. Who y'all, man, most impressed by? All that, man. We just going through the roster, man. Who y'all like? What y'all most impressed about? Who was the sleeper? You know, all that other stuff, man. Y'all go y'all feel on the roster. Y'all go through whoever all y'all players, talk about them. Do your thing.
Let me start with I'm starting with my guy, man. I've been on him since summer league. I'm talking with Herb, man. Herb. Oh, I'm gonna get to Najee.
Hey, look, matter of fact, we're gonna do it like that. Shit, we bring our players. We all chime in so we can do it like that.
All right, so we all gonna start on Herb.
We heard.
Herb.
Hold on, Al. Hold on, Al.
Not on Herb.
I know what's coming. Herb Jones, man. What does this say about this guy? Like, first of all, I knew once he got a lot more time on the court, he was going to get better. I didn't know he was going to get this good. but I knew he was gonna get really good because I see his instincts. It's just natural. When Herb get on the court, his deflections, his steals,
everything,
his IQ defensively, it's just he know how to use his length to his advantage.
Right.
It's just like above average. It's like way above average. It is like ridiculous above average to the point where, just like Zion said, this man deserves first team all defense.
First team all defense. First team all defense.
Not even second or third. First team all defense.
And I can't wait till them lists come out so I can
want to
complain.
see.
I'm ready to complain.
I'm ready to complain too. I'm ready to complain too.
And at the same time, his shooting has improved throughout the year. His aggressiveness on the offensive end has improved throughout the year. Picking up on things from Josh Hart. Herb Jones was just spectacular.
Yes,
I love the pick. I love the play by him.
Second round.
He's a certified starter in our lineup now.
Yep. So, L, real quick, you ain't think he was going to the G League?
I fucking did because of politics.
Go ahead, Bruce. You talk that shit, Bruce. Go ahead, talk that shit.
When I first seen him in the summer league, I was just like everybody else. I was like, this dude could hoop. Second round, this dude could hoop.
Right.
But politics and me just watching basketball, I'm like, man, they gonna send him to the G League. Watch him develop. Then Zion got hurt. That's the biggest blessing.
That was one. That was one.
Disguise.
That was
disguise for real.
So when Zion got hurt, Herb with his length and Paul, Herb, being 6'7", being rangy on defense. You know what I'm saying? He got playing time the first game. By the third game, he was starting.
Right.
So Herb just impressed me. I'm about to get one quick thing. My favorite Herb moment of the season is in the playoffs talking shit to Chris Paul. I want to go suit up. Let me at it. That's what I want to suit up. Let me get at it. Let me go for hard foul. I want the hard foul, man. Everything.
Yeah, shout out to that.
You want the hard foul? Hey, you remember what I said? I got one in me. We going down together.
And then Chris Paul want friendly Bob and want to help me up, man.
That's
I love that part. Herb like, nah, I don't know about that. That's the attitude we need too, especially from that type of player. And we was yelling Stacey Augmon the whole time. This dude might be better than Stacey Augmon.
Oh, Stacey Augmon.
I don't even know who that is.
Stacey Augmon was good though. He
played for UNLV. He was defensive.
Yeah,
they built the same
too. I think.
He ain't no motherfucking Herb.
He ain't no Herb though.
He ain't no motherfucking Herb. He ain't all for anyway. But I'm gonna go.
Go ahead,
man. Herb, exactly. That's who you need to start talking about. He developed that offensive game. That is Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Herb, man. Herb, second round pick, man. For the longest, for the beginning, we've been saying that's our first round pick. You know what I'm saying? That's our first round pick. And man, Herb just, man, what can you say about Herb, man? Great fucking guy on and off the court. Herb just fit all mentality, all culture. Man, he came in, he shutting down. Herb as a rookie went got the number one from every team. Every team he lined up number one. Yeah. I'm talking about 1 through 5. Line them up. I'm here.
He did great on LeBron.
Punished them.
LeBron, KD,
Giannis. But you want to know what's about to be crazy?
Donovan Mitchell.
He wiser and he go get bigger and all.
Oh my goodness,
bro. Stronger.
I was thinking about that yesterday, bro. Like, oh, Herb Jones gonna get better. Like, this good. This good news for us. Herb Jones gonna get better.
Al looked like he was just in his bed thinking that bitch.
I mean,
you know what? You know what I just thought about? Man, Herb Jones gonna get better.
He gonna get better, brother.
What we need is
smiling.
We need Jax, Herb, Jose, Trey, all of them to do group workout this summer. Y'all getting that gym together.
That's what they talked about too.
Getting that gym together.
End of the year meeting.
Black and Redfish and whatever, brothers. Do what you got to do.
I'm gonna end it off
Somebody
on
need
Herb.
to fly the whole team out and have them do like a little basketball camp type situation. Like bring in other players too. Y'all play against them.
You talking about like on Space Jam, Michael Jordan? I think fuck them other than let's bring in that. At least have all guys like
have
build
that
guys. Like build off that. Like
we play on our team.
Y'all need to be going on trips.
Everything,
yes.
Like Joy with the D. Yep.
Not even just get away from basketball.
We
talk
saw
about some other shit.
We saw what I heard on the exit interview. Well, what's our guy name? Billy. Billy, don't call me Willie. He was saying how who it was, Zion, and I think BI or somebody else was coming to Spain with him. You know know what I'm saying? And go out there. Yep. So
That's fire.
Yep. You gonna come to Spain? He gonna teach you. He gonna show him around the country and things like that.
That's different. That's different.
That's great.
That's different. I like
that's
that.
why. That's why. But we gonna get better. That's why I'm gonna just say right now. I went to school with Stacey Hall, son. That cool people. Shout out to Stacey Hall, man.
Shout out Stacey Hall.
Not on her.
He not her. But
so
go ahead.
You left off with the player, so you call the next player.
Next player we can go. We go. Shot. Well, let me finish with her. Herb, great job, bro. You just all first team defense. You deserve everything, bro. You really one of the brightest players for our future, man. And it's gonna be for years to come. Be the next guy to get that max contract. But we'll go with Jackson Hayes. How you feel about Jackson? I feel like once he went to the full, Jackson really improved a lot. I felt like his shot got a little confident. He knew his position. He was playing it well. It was a good lineup with the two big tall guys, 7-footers out there, him and JV or him and Willie, dominating on the boards. I think that's gonna be a good player off the bench for us when Zion come back. They could dominate with that lineup, 2 7-footers. So I just think Jackson, he improved a lot. He had a lot to deal with. Don't forget about what he was dealing with beginning of the season. To say he blocked all that stuff out and still gonna have he blocked all that out and still had a good season, avoided trading, approved when he got into the full. I think I'm ready to continue to see him grow, get bigger, learn at the full. Go.
For me, it's simple. He a space cadet.
Yeah.
Once he get out of his own head and become the athlete that we see night in and night out, we gonna have another special player. But he have to become mentally strong. I think that's the only thing he lack is mental strength.
Yeah,
because he have the size, he have the athleticism to play with any center, any guard, any power forward. Like he could guard and play with anybody athletically, but it's all about mental strength. It's all about it. So
I agree.
That's my only thing with Jackson.
Carl, I agree. That's what I thought too. L woke out his sleep and smiled, thinking about. That's why I tell you, he done woke out there.
Jackson got
her gonna be good next year.
What you say, bro?
And went right back to sleep. Her gonna be good next year.
Can do.
Can do.
Nah, but Jackson getting his feelings too much, and I'm always go back to this play. 6'7" guy block his shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mikal Bridges. Although you came right down the court and block his, instead of getting a change of possession, because he could have got the ball. What you do?
Facts.
You immediately turn to him to talk in the middle. It's the middle of the play. You took it personal. It's not personal, Jack.
I ain't gonna lie. I hate that we didn't get that ball. I did love it though. He looked at him. I felt like
I love all
I just felt that he looked
grab
at
the
him.
ball, pass it to CJ, then look at him.
That's true, and he fucked up that one. But at the same time, we need that to let them know, bitch, we here. Like he,
Game 20.
I agree with you 100% with y'all saying. I agree. That's 100%. But the way they was trying to poke us that first, that was like I felt like it was one of them motherfuckers. Like
I mean, we needed it.
We needed that.
I agree with 100 y'all saying like you should have grabbed the ball, but at that point, at that time, like we saying like that, like we need to let them motherfuckers know, like and look at that bitch. Go ahead.
And I know I'm not on the floor, and I could see it kind of from overhead, but Jack need to become a better thinker because I've never played NBA ball, but I'm watching the game and sometimes the opposition is taking the ball up court, and as I'm putting myself as the center, I know what they about to do. Jack just looking around like, and then I'm gonna go this way. The play be all the way over here,
lane wide open,
shifting your rotation this way, and lane wide open.
You're 100% right.
You get caught up in the pick and roll and just give up.
Yep.
They pick you don't even fight through it. You just stop. Oh, he
made a fucking screen.
So Jackson is out the Jared Cook category for me.
Yeah.
But he's borderline.
He's still got to develop.
He's in that Mark Ingram 2 yards. Remember Mark Ingram missed the 2 yards for the first 2 years or something like that? He couldn't get up. He in that category right now where he ain't Jared Cook, but he's still in kind of a doghouse because he play good sometimes, but sometimes he's still. But I think next year he makes the big jump.
Thoughts on Larry Nance, family. Keeping it rolling.
Larry Nance.
Larry Nance, blessing.
Beautiful throw in.
Blessings on
beautiful throw in.
Man.
I think he's gonna be great for us for the future going forward. I think it's just gonna be help with the culture. It's gonna help with the IQ of this team. It's gonna help with defensive purposes and everything. So I like Larry Nance. I'm looking forward to a full season of him. We might as well go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think he a perfect backup for Zion. You know what I'm saying?
That's a match made backup for Zion.
Yep. Him and Jax can run that combo because he could hold a 5 down and Jax still could play the 4. You know,
I like this comparison that Ty said. Scottie Pippen, Herb. I like that. He said skill set, better build mindset. I like that.
Even though I like Jackson, he needs to develop. He needs to develop what the fuck he came into the league for. He needs to be Tyson Chandler with a jump shot.
He do, but I don't think he believes that. I don't think he believes that he a 5.
Maybe
I think he'll believe he a 4.
If he don't improve his mindset, it's gonna get too crowded for him.
Because
we got lottery picks and everything.
You played first base, Millie Raiders. Boo!
Melanie, boo! The cheaters!
Yeah, they did too. But you first base, bro. Don't fucking around and fall asleep with first base, and you got a pitcher at third base. All pitcher for Truman used to play third base, and I played first base. And I was so nervous because that motherfucker throw a fastball all the way across.
Trevor? Was it Trevor?
Oh, yes, it was Trevor. Oh, yes,
Trevor
it was.
That heat, boy.
Yeah, Trevor had that fucking heat ride. You missed that bitch, that thing hit you in your eye, mouth, anything is over. You better not be no space cadet at that motherfucker.
I forgot you played baseball too. We used to come to the games too.
My athlete, baby. I be trying to tell my athlete, baby. They don't believe me. They don't believe me. Knocking that bitch out the park. I still remember for my wizard. He caught a layup against the backboard to win the game. Yeah, Ty getting in his bag. So CJ, man, great addition to the team, man. Love what he brings to. What y'all think with the future with CJ? I don't know if Brew froze or what, but it's funny.
Me? I'm still froze.
Yeah,
look at his face. Look at his face.
Funny. It is funny.
I'm froze right now.
Yeah, but we can hear you. You go ahead.
I can hear you. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Pull up. All right, but I'm gonna roll with it. CJ is the guard that we ain't have in years.
Right.
We ain't have a guard who could wiggle like that in years.
Mm-hmm.
And he is what we needed for them young boys when we got them back in full. Talking about Zion and BI. Oh, y'all off tonight? Give it here. Swish. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just what we needed. And I don't think Chris Paul not that type of player to just will you with his shot, decision making, and knowing where to be at. Kyle Lowry, I'm gonna say this right now. Blessing in disguise, we didn't sign him. He doesn't have it anymore.
Yep.
Okay.
I need all the
family to hit.
He ain't even in the playoffs right now. I mean, he ain't even playing right now.
He in the playoffs. He having 6 points.
Ain't even playing though. Like he barely getting in that bad boy. Like he been hurt and I don't know, man.
Averaging 6 points a game. So CJ McCollum is everything we need.
All right, big man, cool. We gonna figure out. We gonna see. Hey, Tyus. Once we do that draft show, see where we at. We gonna get. We going through it. Draft show next week. We here. Jackson need to gain more weight.
And I agree. Bruce. CJ, his one-on-one playmaking ability is off the chain, bro.
Off the chain.
Taking somebody off the dribble, shooting in their face, pull up jumper, creating space. It's off the chain. He just needs to get more polished. I think last year was kind of a weird year for him. You know what I'm saying? He moved. He had to move his family to another city.
Mid-season.
He never did that before. So eventually, it looked like he tired down and he started missing his shots. Because you got to think about it. CJ a jump shooter, and jump shooters gonna shoot the ball. He ain't about to be laying that bitch up every time, even though he's good at laying it up.
Right.
He a jump shooter. He shoot jumpers. So I think next year we're gonna get a better version of him.
Mm-hmm.
And I love what we got from him this year because he really was the catalyst to get us to where we got to.
Push us to the finish line. I agree, man. I think he definitely pushed us over the top, got us to the finish line. But I think what he needs to work on, everything y'all saying is correct. Only thing he needs to work on by coming from Portland, where he been 9 years with Dame Lillard, he was more of an isolation guard. Him and Dame both dribble, dribble, dribble. You know what I'm saying? It ain't open. I pass it out them. So I love with it. But when we do it with the Pelicans, good to great, 0.5 offense, we moving that ball around, and sometimes it got isolated. You know what I'm saying? So I just think we work on the offense a little bit more what we want to run. And like I said, he came half of the year. L pointed it out, packed up everything else, and mentally, where was he at? So I think with a fresh year, everybody embracing him. Just another year with Willie Green and another year with the big fella, like they call him. Mr. I'ma see about what he said, what he called CJ?
Mr. McCollum.
No, what he
get to the bottom of it.
Mr. I'ma get to the bottom of it.
Leaned in and said that bit too.
Because he must have was in the background. I'm gonna get to the bottom. I love that. I love that. That
Mr. McCollum.
Mr. McCollum. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just think another year in our system, another year, year with the big fella. I did see. We're gonna talk about when he come up there, but just another year with Big Z, another year with JV, another year with BI. I just think, man, he gonna just do great, man. I can't wait to see it. So shout out to CJ. Looking forward to the future with him. Next one we go on, man. Our guy JV. How we feel about JV going forward?
Vodka. JV had a hell of a year, man. JV had a fun. It was fun watching JV play because you never know what you was gonna get from him, but you knew you was gonna get the fucking bone collector every night. You knew you was gonna get
12 rebounds.
You was gonna get 12 rebounds, tough ones too.
And that's all I was asking for, L.
Yep, and we was looking for that from Steven Adams the whole time last year. Just be a double machine. Even when JV had bad games, he had a low double, 12 and 12. You feel me? Give us that. You feel me? Right. Even when he had bad shooting days, in some games he won for us, like the Clippers game when he hit 8 threes or 7 threes. Ridiculous, man. It was very fun watching JV play, and I can't wait to see him get more opportunities with the guys we have because they're gonna give him more opportunities.
Yep. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, man.
Hold on. Fucking Ty said he got caught in the Adam's apple with a lime drive when he was shortstop. He shouldn't feel the rest of his life after that.
I was done.
Oh, for sure.
I'll tell you this season. We'll get to that. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, JV.
JV, just quick on JV. He did everything I was asking Steven Adams to do. It got to a point last season, not this season that just passed, but Stan Van Gundy season. I was like, man, look, how many rebounds Steven Adams had after this game? 5, 4.
Right.
2.
It was bad.
It gets so 4. Then I was like, man, look, he gotta go. Yeah. How much he getting paid? He gotta go.
How much every
stream? How much you get paid? What is $7 million?
That was part of the fucking problem. And I'm sorry, but that's just how passionate I am.
Shout out to Woo. What up, Woo, baby?
That man, look. And then right after the season, I think right before around the 4th of July, right before free agency that year, we traded for JB. And
I got you, Slim Sound. You and Woo. I got y'all a question. Go ahead, Woo.
We traded for JV and got the exception, and I was like, "This is awesome." You know what I'm saying? Because I remember JV from the Raptors and from Memphis helping in that play.
I remember that year that
23 and 22 or something.
I'm about to say he came the first game after his injury. He came out that bitch and cut up. You know what I'm saying? So
after the injury,
after the end of the first game, he played against the Pelicans, and we won that game. But he was a big reason. He almost beat us.
23 and 24 or something like that.
Shit, like he balled out and he came off the bench and did that. Off the bench and did that. So just love with
damn.
Did. Yeah, man. He came off the bench with that.
That's a good memory. I remember that too. Yeah.
Smoke a lot, but But I forget my wallet and keys, but my phone and keys, but that's it. But I remember JV. But JV came in there, man. Definitely an upgrade over Adams, man. Offensive production, rebounding. Everything, man, he just fit us. Like I said, we still ain't see JV with the main reason he over here. That's for Zion. So I'm waiting to see him with that. But just, man, this whole season, man, JV been awesome, man. I think everything he brought. Sometimes on defense he get caught up, but that's just the mismatch. Shout out to my dog Doc because he was on his ass the whole season. You know what I'm saying? But JV, man, as far but he played. His defense came in. Some matchup is just not gonna favor him, and we gotta help him out and get him out of there. But for the most part, man, JV upside and what he brings to this team, I love it. He signed an extension before the season even started, that told me how much he was bought in and how much he loved his team and his coaching staff and front office. So I love JV. I would love to see him next year. Next year gonna tell me a lot with JV and Zion together. So I'm
Yes,
looking
man.
I'm looking real close at JV. Love what he brung, man. One time for vodka.
And I think defensively he'll pick it up because Jaron Collins will get on his ass. I think they're gonna be watching film, and just like we going through every player and checking off what they're good at and what they need to work on, I'm sure the coaches are doing that too. And that's one
Yeah.
of JV downfalls is defensively. And he just got to put himself in better position so he could block shots too. Because
Yep.
sometimes he'll be on the wrong hip. You know what I'm saying? Just little shit,
Yeah.
little shit where he could just clean up. And I think he a savvy vet now. He just
Yeah.
turned 30. Shout out JV. Just
Shout out to
turned
JV.
30.
Happy birthday, JV.
He'll fix that. He'll fix
Shout out
that.
to Josh, the Pelican fan. My brother Wu and I think Slim South asked her what position we gonna be in the draft or whatever the case is. We not sure, but like brother got the stats: 26% chance we in the top 4, 6% chance
6% number
we in the
one.
1. I think it was 1% we
Big
was gonna
what?
get number 1 overall. Remember? Wasn't it 1% when we got Zion? I think it was
I
like
think it was
low chance.
4 or
It
3.
was so maybe 4 or
It
3.
was
Maybe
low.
4 or
It
3.
was
Yeah,
low.
it was low like
And
that.
we got it.
We got it. We
So
got
we
it.
never know.
You never know. Next person I want to profile. Anybody else? You can bring him up.
Graham. Devonte
Graham.
Graham.
Devonte Graham, man. What we can say, man, had a good start of the first season. Just went cold on us in the end of the season, man. He hit a lot of big shots for us, game winners, 2 game winners to be exact. He was hitting his shots. Just man, end of the season, he just went cold. He was non-effective. And when you're 6 foot what and no kind of defensive presence that it notices when you're shooting threes lights out, you don't notice it as much. But when you getting switched on and other opposing teams are hunting you on defense just to get the matchup they want, that's a problem. So he became a liability on defense for us, and he went cold for us. And to help, I ain't gonna say to help, but to be in brother corner. One of the things he didn't have was he brought over here was for Zion spacing and everything else, and he didn't get to play with Zion. So I hate that for him, but I'll be honest with you, not to get too far into it. I think with Devonte Graham play and the way that he went cold and the immersion of Jose and everything else, I think he's going to be a candidate for a trade package. So I like Devonte Graham, man. I wish he wouldn't have go cold, work on that shot a little more, but I just think just how everything unfolded, I think he's going to be a contender for a trade package for the future. But if we do have him, I don't have no problem with him. I like him. So, but
and for me, I'm disappointed in how he played, but I'm not that disappointed because I don't know if y'all remember, I said he was gonna be on the bench at the beginning of the season. I didn't look at
he was coming off the bench. Huh?
Right. I was looking at him as a 6-man type player versus a starting point guard.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
He actually played like I thought he was gonna play, but a little less, a little worse because I thought we were gonna get more shooting from him.
More shots.
You know what I'm saying? I thought he was gonna shoot like hit 2 out of 6 3-pointers per game. Somewhere around there when we was getting 0 for 7.
Still gonna be our 3-point threat. What's gonna be our 3-point
right?
threat?
You're still gonna make a couple threes or something like that, but we didn't get that from him. So I can't say I'm like overly disappointed in him, but I am disappointed in his shooting because that's like Till said, that's what we brought you over here for. Yep. But we didn't have Zion once again. So those threes ain't wide open. And he do take bad shots too. So he gonna have to fix that if he want to stay on his team. But I'm with you, Till. I think he's a big trade candidate. Like he's part of a package. And it might be with that pick that we have to get an elite shooter.
Depends on what
Robinson.
No, I don't think so because it's the culture. You know what I'm saying? He don't fit the culture. He's a nice guy, and we whatever. But go ahead, bro. Your thoughts on
it's kind of like
and roll up with the next player too, bro. Who you want to discuss first?
To be honest, Devonte Graham, it's like a to be determined almost because, like you always say, Till he didn't get to play with what he was bought here for.
Right.
So I'm gonna say that, but as far as his play and being, like you said, a trade candidate and all that, it depends on who we draft. Because I would like to see if his shooting improved to what we think it is next season. But if we draft like a Jaden Ivey, maybe if we in position to draft like a Jaden Ivey with Kyra coming back and with Jose that we already have his emergence, he might be the odd man out with that scenario. But as the task at hand right now with what we presented with right now, I like to see him with Zion and get some more wide open shots. As wide open as he's ever been. You know what I'm saying? With
So what you say? Give him a half a year? Like trade deadline area?
around the deadline, but that's all. Like I said, depending on the draft and free agency and how all that goes.
How everything else fall.
So, yeah. But as far as another player we should highlight, shit. You know what? Let's talk about Trey Murphy. Let's talk about TM motherfucking 3.
TM 3.
For one, he started off like the rookie. Matter of fact, he started off like a rookie. Had to hit a learning curve. It was going down to Birmingham, getting some work in.
Hell of a journey. But
see, after going there a few times, still coming back working for the team after the All-Star break. Oh, Trey starts showing that first round ability. And just start shooting. Man, you can't leave Trey open, man. See, and other teams start noticing you can't leave that young man open. And I tell you what, he tweeted yesterday 6'9" without shoes on.
Yeah, I saw that 6'9".
That's crazy, right? That's crazy.
That's terrible for other teams.
Crazy.
That is terrible for other teams. And I told somebody on Twitter, because I like comparing players, skill sets to give people a better understanding of what I think of this player.
Oh Lord.
I think next year we go see Trey. He will get bigger. He got defensive potential. So we go see offensively as he start advancing, more of a Rashard Lewis, Tayshaun Prince hybrid. That's what I see. Ooh. That's what he showed me in the playoffs. With the intensity, he hit a 3 and was jogging back up court and was like, "Come on, let's go."
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
And he started blocking a couple shots, and he started looking like Herb at the end of the year because we thought it was Herb. Remember, we kept calling him Herb.
Is that Herb? That's Herb.
So he did.
Had the fro. He had the fro and everything. Yeah, was that Herb?
You just turned my head around just now. You just brought up a name, and he really could be compared like Tayshaun Prince. He can hit
Prince
that 3
defensively, yeah.
And Tayshaun Prince used to hit that 3 too.
I think his offense, he could be Rashard Lewis, bro.
Ooh.
That's why I said a hybrid of
Rashard Lewis and Tayshaun Prince.
Because he obviously wants to dribble. So I could see he could dribble. He just was thinking too much. Once he get more comfortable and start pulling middies and stuff, that's Rashard Lewis because he could shoot the 3.
Yep.
You know you can shoot the 3.
And you're going to be shooting over people's head like Rashard Lewis. You're right.
If you 6'9" without shoes, that means you will stand at 6'10", 6'11" with them on.
And that's where Rashard Lewis was at. Yep.
So
that's beautiful, man.
That's what. But speaking on play this season, that's what I seen from him. Go ahead.
And Brew, you said a rookie was gonna go. You thought it was gonna be Herb going to the D League, and the G League, and it ended up being Trey. And it was good for Trey. It was good for Jackson, Trey, and Jose. All 3 of them went down there, and it changed their whole game. It turned them into different players.
Like T said, like T said, they need that confidence.
It turned them into different players. I think it showed them that, man, we too good to be playing down here. Right. Like, I think that's what it showed them. And it was like, we need to pick our shit up so we could play on this level. Because we ain't getting minutes right now. You got to think about it. None of them weren't getting minutes like that. Even Jackson. None of them weren't getting minutes.
That was big confidence. You got to shout out to the organization, bro. Like for even purchasing that team in Birmingham right there, where you could take a bus 3-4 hours, get back and forth in between games and everything. Like you're right there. So that was a big move, and that's confident booster, man. And Trey, man, you seen the elevation, his journey, man, just going back and forth, getting some early minutes. Not hitting his shots, shot off, looking lost on defense. All that stuff was playing, and we was like, what this guy doing? Take him out of rotation, send him down to Birmingham, get him some runs, get him some burn, work on his shot, get that time on task. everything that we preaching in the NBA, we teaching at the G League. So when you go down there, it's the same shit, same translation, same language. So that was just great game, man. Man, Trey just great. Shout out to Trey, mother and father, because they embodied and embraced this city. Shout out to Mama Trey, Mama Murphy. We appreciate you, Mama. And they father, I think it father Kenny, Mr. Kenny, man. Appreciate you. They just doing big for our city, man. So Trey, man, you got a bright future. I can't wait till you unlike TM3.
And we was talking about like waiting till next year for Trey and all this, and he turned it around for us. Like he literally, he won that Lakers game for us.
He won that Lakers game.
He won that Lakers game for us.
Man, bro, that was one of the best nights of the season right there. That game right there, probably the best night, the game of the year for me. You know what I'm saying? That night for me.
Game. Yeah, that was hype.
That was nice, bro. That was the same.
20 down.
My brother's birthday, Treehouse, Jose.
Oh, that was the same night, huh?
That's the night. So while we just transitioned to that night to all guy, Jose.
Who made a guest appearance? Who made a guest appearance on TNT and NBA TV? You heard me.
The love that Jose is getting is so unbelievable, man. I feel like I'm getting that love. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm so happy for brother, and I'm just so proud of everything. His journey, undrafted free agent. He's an undrafted. No, it didn't get drafted. Came in there, made the G League on the summer league, made his bones, made the league. I remember I was just going back because I had I made the intro video or the press conference, the media. When y'all see that's Zion, but I remember Jose just at that media with the Polaroid camera, just taking pictures of everything, just excited, just showing a picture of his back of his jersey, the name Alvarado, sending it to his mom, his dad, just showing how proud he is. And I knew from watching his draft night video of everything, him not getting drafted, him celebrating like he was the number one pick, just what he come from, everything, his background. Jose, man, it's an honor for us to have you in this organization, on this team, bro, and we love what you bring. This man should be starting, at least coming off the bench. He should have been starting over what we had this year, but at least next year coming off the bench, man, because the impact that Jose, man, he changed the game. The energy that he brings in the game is just unmatched, and he just bring that. He made the point guard 2 times, 8-second violation.
2 times.
Should have been 3.
Took his cookies and took a fucking a leg to the nuts, a kick to the nuts, and kept going. You heard me? And an elbow.
That chipped the man.
And an elbow that we lost the game to. Well, it's all good, but just Jose, man, love you, bro. Go ahead, El.
And to feed off what Till saying, I think he should be our 6th man. He should get 6-man minutes. He deserves 6-man minutes, and that's what he played in the last 2 playoff games. He played 6-man minutes. He was in the game. He was the guy off the bench that was closing the game. That's what 6 men do sometimes. The 6 man close the game sometimes. And that's what Jose was doing. So I think he earned that right. And like Till said, man, we was watching. When we saw him in the summer league, we went to his page and started watching, all the stuff behind the scenes on who he is as a player and where he come from. And we found out he was a defensive player of the year in the ACC. We was like, hold up, we might have a steal here.
And we got 2. Isn't Herb defensive player of the year?
And we was like, hold up, we might be on to something.
We see what's going on, Griffin. We see what's going on, Griffin.
Right. And then we see these guys get on the court and they play with this fearlessness, tenacity, take your fucking cookies type defense. Like they want your lunch. Give me your lunch money. And they come into your face.
And the pattern was, even though there was rookies, there was 4 years seniors. You know what I'm saying?
They both stay all year.
They damn near the same age as BI.
Right.
They damn near Herb and Jose 23, 24 years old. Like they rookies, but mentally and everything been there. And they're the same type of person. That's why I say Duncan Robbins wouldn't fit this culture. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of dogs and gritty. We ain't got time for fucking Jimmy Neutron big head ass to come over here.
He ain't even playing to get paid now.
If he not hitting those shots,
it's over. What can you do? You're useless. You're useless.
He's going to get beat on defense.
We want 3 and D.
And can I say something too? While y'all brought that up?
Go ahead.
Twitter. All these analysts on Twitter. Please. If you go talk basketball, don't just talk about the ball going in the hoop and who can make this shot. It's a lot of money involved. It's a lot of scheme involved. Camaraderie. Duncan Robinson for $90 million not go send us over the advantage. It will hurt us. It will set us back 3 years. I'm telling you now. Leave
Whoa.
that shit alone.
Because we got to pay Zion. It ain't happening. We got to pay Zion.
We got to pay
Jackson might get a
man,
contract.
Miami Heat fucked themselves. They messed over themselves paying them all that money to do what?
Fuck
To
them. Let
shoot.
them have
And
to do
Kyle
all
Lowry,
that?
they got two, Kyle Lowry and Duncan sitting on the bench right now.
Yep.
That's
Let
crazy.
them keep it on them. Don't
But
say
they still winning though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but just the future. You know, they winning right now because just the future though. It's gonna catch up with us. You can't like you got Duncan Robinson out there just to catch and shoot, and that ain't happening. He an old JJ. Well, you can keep him.
Unless we get big eye Bobby.
Brooks Queen, they get it out the mud like us. Yeah,
get it out the mud,
they definitely do. They definitely
Herb
do.
too from Alabama.
Man,
like,
we gotta shout out to our rookies, man. The amount of minutes our rookies played in the playoff was top nut. More than anybody in the league. We had 3 rookies playing in the playoff. 3 rookies, heavy minutes in the playoff, rotational pieces starting. That was big, man. It just showed our development and our drafting. So Jose, man,
Jose will make all rookie second team.
and he said that just like brother said. Jose said, "I want to be defense player of the year," and I believe him. I do too. I do too. Shout out to Jose, man. Hey, I want y'all boys to be in competition. Be in competition. You heard me?
But that leaves the last one, the one and only.
The one and only. B.I.
Brandon
Ingram.
All I'm gonna go say is
Drew just had a crazy block. My bad, y'all.
I told you.
Yeah.
You did. You did too.
Brew been, let me cut it on. Brew been big on BI from the beginning. Because the first season, we was on BI ass last season about max player, max effort. And I'm gonna start it off and I'm gonna just say it. And that's what he's shown this year. From off the court, on the court, being a leader, gathering all the team around, going out to Phoenix to meet scout the coaches, getting all the guys together in Nashville, and then on the court, man. Dog, just being a killer, knowing nobody can guard you, and you just going out there and being the best player on the court, like Larry Nance said, and just his defense awareness and his defensive effort been awesome. How many times BI been out and I say we missing him on defense? We missing him, his blocking, his contesting,
diving for the ball this year.
Diving for when your star player diving for the ball, that set the tone, and that's what he did. Blocking, help side, weak side defense. He comes swarming you. You try to pass the ball, come big, long arms coming in your way.
To go plates.
Chopping your goal plates, being a playmaker, getting your teammate involved. BI, man, what a season, bro. To me, bro, Brew gonna give his own fucking.
Brew, you go last because I know you got a lot to say.
But I'm gonna say for me, BI, man, was my favorite player this season. Just seeing his growth. Not gonna say my favorite because Jose and Herb and all them, but just seeing from where he came from and what we expected out of BI, man, so much respect for BI, so much love. I got a chance to witness BI in a personal space. I had a quick story, not to get into it. I was there in a personal space with BI and Jose when he signed his contract. The Lakers night, they signed their contract, and I got to witness firsthand BI telling Jose, "You deserve that, bro. You deserve that, man." You know what I'm saying? And I just watched that Jose, just how much he looked up to him, and he took all them boys under their wing. He didn't treat them like, "Oh, I'm this big guy. I signed all this money." BI always been humble. You know what I'm saying? And he just represent this city so well. So, man, shout out to BI. Everything you do, keep growing. Man, we need a fucking a billboard, my dog in that bitch. Shout out to Z. Shout out to Zion. But we need a billboard for my dog BI. Show him love in the city, man. Because you held us down. You the fucking man. Kingram. I'm a fucking believer.
And let me take off right with that. I am a believer. You are Kingram. You did your thing, brother. I'm talking about we was on your ass last year talking about some max effort.
Yes, sir.
Brother, you gave us max effort this year. The only thing I would say this year you need to work on is being healthy.
Interest,
Getting stronger.
Get stronger. As he did. No, he got stronger
this year.
B.I. dunked on like 5 motherfuckers.
He was dunking on niggas. He was taking contact.
Hey, B.I.
He caught some bodies.
Fucking Andy Edwards, and they ain't talking about it. He caught some bodies on motherfuckers.
Right.
Oh, B.I. Oh, man.
So I'm saying get that little strength to stay healthy. Get your hips in place because you hurt your hip. You hurt your ankle. You can't do nothing about an ankle. I ain't worried about that. But your hip, all of that stuff, your hamstrings, Let's get that intact. And bruh, you are unstoppable. You showed us the 2 playing games in this playoff series that nobody in this league can't fuck with you. Nobody in this league can't fuck with you.
You are him.
On your game.
You
was
him.
the number 3 pick in the draft. This what they saw and what they wanted. We got it.
That boy,
keep going, brother. Keep rolling. Defensively, you're blocking shots. You're handing out to go place. You're getting steals. Keep rolling, brother. I'm going to pass that thing to Brew because I know Brew about to cut up for BI.
Before Brew, Drew Holiday just game-winning steal.
So he got the block and the steal. Watch the block.
The block is even better than the steal. Look at shout out to the old Pelican Drew Holiday. You ripped the defensive player.
While we talk about Pelicans, go ahead.
And while we talking about defense, go ahead.
Let's get into this because BI, bro, you finally did it. Cause I was getting a little tired of telling people just hold on. There ain't enough hold on in the world, brother. I was getting tired of it. But you finally stepped up and was who I thought you was. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna say this: you obviously worked on your game because you got to go 2 shot. I ain't gonna say what it is, but you got to go 2 shot. And
shit, the whole world know what it is. Shit, the whole world saw it. The whole world saw it.
It's gonna go in. It's gonna go in.
You can't stop it. What you gonna do?
You can't stop it. What you stop it. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do with that? That was my favorite move.
You can't.
What you gonna do with it?
If you try to block it, you're gonna hit it on.
Zion got up. He got up out his seat and said that. What you gonna do with that?
We can't do nothing. So we got an elite shot maker who everybody compares to Durant. But I'm gonna say
Slim
this.
South look like Tyree, sweet lady.
Oh yeah, that's an album.
He about to sing something.
He like he ready to sing. Go ahead, Slim South.
But man, BI just was silky smooth this year. Smooth. He was cold as ice this year, man. And stepped up as a leader.
The big
playoffs, he took that step.
Went crazy in the playoffs.
He's a better playmaker than everybody knew he was. I already said that he needs to have the ball in his hand more. Injuries forced that, but I'm glad he got his chance because now we see we can use that for us. Defensive intensity, rebound, and everything just was up this year, and he proved that he was. They got people saying that we won the damn trade all because of him.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
You know, only people that say the Lakers want to trade is when they bring
Lakers
up the bubble,
fan, Lakers fan and LeBron fans. That's it.
Oh,
they're trying to say, they want to go. No, y'all traded for AD for years on now for rings and everything else, not for no pandemic ring. No, y'all wanted for rings. Y'all wanted for ring, and y'all feel some kind of way that this motherfucker can't stay healthy. But he was doing that in New Orleans, but nobody gave a fuck. Go ahead, bro.
And Josh Hart playing well. That's part of the trade too. And this pick, motherfucker. So,
and this pick that's coming in.
So, y'all ain't win.
So when we win this championship in 2-3 years, what's gonna happen? We gonna win that trade? That's what we're gonna win?
Right.
All right.
Man, I don't want to hear none of that.
It's coming. It's coming.
We here.
BI is here. We got him. Yep. He proved that he's a young superstar, and him paired with Zion and CJ and the other superstar we about to get. Don't forget we got a lottery pick, and I'm speaking it up because not all lottery picks are superstars. The other superstar we about to get.
Yep.
Herb Jones, man, this is championship caliber team.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
We got our leader now, bro.
We got it.
BI. He's our leader.
Him.
And Zion might be the best player.
It's gonna be coach. This year, I think it's gonna be 2 leaders, bro. I think it's gonna be like we said, Superman and Batman. BI is definitely a leader.
You think Zion gonna be a leader?
He's stepping up this summer. Like we told Coach Willie Green, anything you need us to put together, I'm here. That's what he said in his end. Anything you need me to put together, Coach, I'm here. Right after practice. Anything you need me, I'm here, Coach. You need to put events together with the team and everything else, I'm here. So,
man.
Yeah, it's gonna be Batman, Superman and Batman. Superman and Batman. So it's gonna be 2 leaders. But BI deserves his respect. Yep. He deserves everything He deserves everything. He deserves everything.
He earned the leadership.
I don't want it to be 1 and 2. I want it to A1, A2. You know what I'm saying? You know, I want to. It is what it is. BI carried this motherfucker on his back.
For real.
On his back.
He did.
Carry this motherfucker on his back.
Until Zion do that, BI A1. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel that.
Until Zion carry, like if BI go out for a long time, and Zion do it, and he make us feel how we feel about BI, like your athleticism and your talent makes you a leader off the rip. But
look, last one, we ain't gonna Zion. We know what we looking forward to Zion when they coming back and everything else. But Kyra, y'all, real quick, what we doing with Kyra, man? What y'all think?
Definitely
keep him.
I want to keep Kyra.
I want to keep Kyra.
He's special.
He definitely is.
And he got better. We was talking about it.
We saw it.
Was on his ass.
With this environment and how Willie Green could develop and everybody out playing.
And Teaspoon is Two Speed is his family. Is his family. Real life. Is his family.
Right.
Not blood, but they grew up together.
And we was talking about that. If you watch our preseason shows, we was talking about the jump Kyra need to make.
Yep.
And it took maybe 10 games, but by the 10th game, Kyra was getting 14, 17 points off that bench. You feel me?
And he was looking good.
He was looking good, getting steals in the lane. He was looking real good. So I say we keep him.
We definitely keep Kyra. Keep Kyra. Development him, man. Listen, we're gonna be unstoppable. Kyra and Jose coming off that bench together. That's gonna be a dynamic duo.
Woo.
Kyra is very athletic, could dunk, take the roof off it, and he's very quick. So Jose and Kyra, we are cooking. And Kyra plays defense, takes charges, everything he was starting to do. Man, I'm with it.
And he gonna learn from Jose.
Swipe or no swipe, he going there. You drip around Kyra gonna take that motherfucker. So all that is, man, all this good energy, all this good defense amongst each other, all it's gonna do is make us greater. So Kyra, I'm keeping Kyra. I'm holding Kyra down.
And remember, Herb and Kyra played together on the same team in college. And Kyra was a number 13 pick. So he 13 top pick.
Lucky number 13.
No, lucky
good 13s that came out.
Facts. Hey, talk that shit, SPN.
Both.
Your fucking name.
Both.
Your name,
Both.
SPN. I'm with that.
Both.
I'm with that. You heard me? Jose gonna make Kyra better for that 6 man. Yeah. I still want Jose to come out first because
a lot of speed.
That's a lot of speed on the floor.
Jose still that bit, throw it up the floor to Kyra, wide open. Easy play.
All right.
Let's go. I see it.
It been a great show, man. Recap, man. We coming to our end. We coming to our brother. You know what it is. Waiting to the end. The season end. Filthy performer of the year. Basketball brew. We gonna end it like that. Shout out to my guys. I see Kai in here, but I see my brother. Pelicans Nola. What's up, baby?
Nola, what's up with it?
About to end it, but it's good to see you in here. Go ahead, bro.
I ain't even go live, brother. I had 3 in my head, but after talking during the show, I just don't fucking know. So I'm gonna say this, bro. I did a lot of filthies this year. I had fun doing it. I'm gonna continue doing it for the Pels, and I'm gonna bring it along to Who That Sundays too. We will get a filthy performer on offense and defense.
First team, second team, third team, filthy.
So, with that being said,
yes, sir.
The MVP, so to speak, the filthy performer of the season for the Pelicans. And I'm thinking, I'm about to just do it from the heart on the fly. I'm gonna give it to Herb Jones.
Ooh.
Because I was thinking, I was sitting here thinking about everything, man. And I'm like, man, who impressed me the most? Who played great ball? Who just improved all through the season? And it's Herb Jones, man. I expect B.I. to do what he did. I expect CJ to play like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Herb played the
Herb.
The number 1 scoring option.
Yep.
On the
every time.
Deep on the offense.
Ball,
everything.
D-book.
He was improving shot.
Donovan Mitchell.
Start driving to the rim.
Trey Young.
And man, and the soft spoken but intensity he plays with is that, man, make me want to play. Goddamn it! Like I'm looking at myself. Fuck.
Gotta get this work done, but they got fired my ass. I got it.
So the filthy performer of the year is Herb Jones, man. Let's give it up for him.
T say I'm with that. Hey, one time for Herb.
I expect because I expect the play, the level of play that we got from certain players.
And especially if Brew, if he make first team all defense, it's justified easily, bro. Like
right.
It's justified already.
Already. That's what I'm saying.
Even the second team defense. That's a fucking supposed to be G Leaguer, second round pick. You know what I'm saying? Because I fuck with Brew about the G League shit, but nobody thought Herb was gonna be who he was. Nobody thought that Herb was gonna have his own button on Nola Bros.
You're right.
right.
And a starter. We thought he was gonna
and
be
a starter. Thought he was
like
gonna be like he's gonna get some minutes. Standing ovation for Herb, man.
Started
You
like
already
50,
know,
60
man.
games, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, man. So I listen, man. Shout out to Herb Jones, man. Herb, man. Listen, I'm so pumped up, man. I didn't want to do this show because I didn't want this bitch to be over with. To be honest with you, man. Like I really kind of had to take some mental thing because man, we was there, man. I mean, I'm excited. I was so ecstatic. I'm so proud of this season, man. Everything from not even just basketball, it brought the city together, man. It really does. I preach that a lot in my group message, and I got other people who don't like Pelicans and stuff like that, and I preach that a lot. Like this big for our city, like this shit is like bigger than us, man. It's bigger than Nino Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like it's bigger than us. So what this team did from David Griffin, Willie Green, and the actual players, Jose, Herb Jones. I seen somebody say that like them two the heartbeat of the team. Jose, Herb, all them boys, man, they mean a lot. Shout out to Najee Marshall. We ain't talking about you, bro. Najee, you had a great Xavier. You had a great playoff run. You came in there, bro. You so important. You and Billy Herman Gomez is so important for the team. So
the glue
important
to the
for
locker
team.
room, man.
The glue. So we wouldn't be here without y'all, man. So big shout out to Najee Marshall and Billy. Don't call me Willie. Because without y'all, this team wouldn't be where we at because of the culture, man. You guys are really the heartbeat, man, that keep us going, keep us motivated. So shout out to Billy and Najee Marshall. But just from every aspect of it, man, it just been a great season, man. I'm just so proud of this from front office, from the players. So proud of this. I'm proud to be a Pelican. This show right here is not going to end of the season for us. We do have draft lottery coming up. We have some Saint stuff, but we also, when things conspire with the Pelicans, we will be here, man. So shout out to everybody that been rocking with us from day one with these Pelicans, man, because it's been a long season, man. It's been fucking 90-some games, and we've been here. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all. Close it out. I give it to my bros. They close it out. We get out of here.
The only thing I'm gonna close with is, as far as
yes, sir. We are straight for the lottery, bro. Sorry about that, bro.
Even though we lost in 6, I had a smile on my face because I knew one thing.
Yeah.
Look what y'all done fucking started.
Look
what y'all done started. I knew because I know we got this 6'7" phenom.
Love y'all, baby.
Coming and about to break. He's gonna break a rim next.
Break a rim. He gonna break a rim around it. Remember they had to put the balance up last year.
Yeah.
He's gonna snap a rim.
Took 30 minutes out of our day.
And he's coming to our team, and he wants to play with our team.
We here, baby.
Got changed the narrative. Got Stephen A. Smith looking at the camera. Zion, you don't need to go nowhere.
Yeah. That's funny how he was talking that shit about how CJ. Oh, I'm just disgusted with the CJ pick and all this is disgusted. And now at the end of the season, now you see it. Now you see Zion. You don't need to go nowhere. Her Kendrick Perkins talking about we need to relocate and give it to a city that deserves it more.
Us at 6 in the playoffs.
Big fat mouth. All right, you better turn your tone, nigga. But watch when you talk about our city.
Only thing stopping the Pelicans from championship admirations is Zion. That's what you saying, not Stephen A.
We still fly high. Shout out to Cobra Kai, man. We still here.
Oh, that's
good. Up, Clark. Great job this season. Appreciate you, Clark, baby. I hit you with a gunshot. I'm sorry, Clark. Much love to Clark in the building, baby. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
go ahead, Al. Finish it up, Al. That's on you.
I'm right there with y'all, man. Great season. It felt good. Like I said, it felt good. Like it don't feel like a disappointment at all. Like our record don't show what our team was because of injury. Just like last year with the Saints. We kind of compare. I always compare it to our team, the Saints.
We got to.
Injury didn't reflect, you know what I'm saying? Like our record.
How much we fought.
Reflect how good our team was.
Yep.
You know
how good we came out on top. You ain't lying, bro.
And we have a bright future. Willie Green, you're amazing, bro. Keep doing what you're doing.
Man. One time,
Keep
Willie.
staying in the lab.
Right now.
Enjoy the city as much as possible. The city
so we love you, bro. We love you, Willie. We love you.
Get out there. They're gonna show you love. But stay in that lab and keep getting it right. And keep bringing in pieces that's going to turn us to a championship team, not just a playoff team.
Right.
We made the playoffs now. Scratch it off the list.
Yep.
Now let's become a championship contender. Let's get to that level. And I think that's the next step that we take with Zion coming back, we're bringing in a top 10 pick. If we get the top 10 pick, Zion coming back, top 10 pick, and bringing in another free agent, a shooter. If we could get a shooter in here, a prolific shooter, we are championship contenders. So I'm ready to be at that level, and I think that's where we headed. So good season, great season. It felt good, like I said.
Great season, man. Appreciate DJ. Y'all had so much fun watching the season. Keep up the good work. Great show. Thanks, bro. We here, man. Hey, we here. DJ, thank you, man. Thank all y'all, bro. Y'all make it work coming in here, man. This is awesome, man. Thank y'all. We just being ourselves. We just being the bros, man. We appreciate y'all coming every time. 985, great job, bros. Much love, man. I don't like Memphis at all. Fuck them. And I don't like them either. Fuck them too, man. Yeah, they think the humble don't stun them. We gotta leave out on birth. Legend, one time I got my son in here. He gotta go to the potty. He just came in here. Dad, go to the potty. So I'm gonna be out. Bros from Oregon to Mahmoud to El Paso. We've been this. Hey, much love. Appreciate the time, baby.
Guy, man.
We've been here the whole time, man. We've been here the whole time. We've been moved in the house together and everything, man. Like we really part of the family, man. So shout out to everybody. But this ain't the last of our Pelicans, man. And if you are a Pelican fan and you came to subscribe for the Pelicans, you don't have a football team or you love the Saints like we love the Saints, we're in the right place. So don't go nowhere. Y'all stay locked in. Y'all let everybody know about the bros because we got a whole nother football season. And anything that happens with the Pelicans, a sign and trade or whatever, we'll be right back at y'all. So we here. Don't act like it's goodbye. Y'all hit that subscribe and y'all bring y'all ass back. Bro, anything else before we out of here?
All I got to say is see y'all tomorrow for the Saints show. We're going to bring
Saints show tomorrow.
Just like we brought some Pelicans heat today, we're going to bring some Saints heat tomorrow. We got a lot to talk about with the Saints.
Yes,
so,
sir.
man, y'all make sure y'all show up and show out. And share the link, man. Send it out to a couple more people who haven't subscribed yet. Tell them, come chill with the bros. Come hear our perspectives. We got a lot of, opinions going around. We interact with the guys in the chat. So, let them know.
It's
let them
family.
know it's all love.
Talk to them, bro. Everybody.
All I gotta say is, as far as the Saints, see y'all tomorrow. As far as the Pelicans, see you in October.
Yes, indeed. We're gonna be here, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Much love to everybody in the building. To my brother inside and you can't forget about basketball, Brewski. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to D. Who that? Them Pelicans flying high. You know what it is. One time, man. We out of here. Won't bow down. Let's go, man. We out here. You know what it is.
You are watching a master at work.
It's the doctor. I'm buzzing. That's first of all.
I'm on the wafers right now.
Oh, G's and Max. Ain't never a favor. It's only a phone call. Chase spray like crazy.
I'm on the run for the money. Just to ball out with my dogs. I'm in the gym like a gymnast and slipping out in this bitch Dominique Dawes. Boy, I'm Tyreek off a pick. Crossover kicking for 3 by Lamar. You could get sick for your boss. Blame audio hitters, me talking that talk. I'm in that Palm Angels.
I feel like Leonard Fournette.
Oops, I mean Leonard Fournette. You know that drink be making me talk. Yo, bitch, she feeling my sauce and them bitches, that's where they feeling my dog. No, you can't jump in my picture, my shoe too expensive, please, why when you walk?